Hi everybody, it's Indah Malindasari again, registered migration agent at ONEderland Consulting. I have over 10 years experience and have gone from a struggling international student in Perth to a successful businesswoman in Australia. So I have a unique first-hand perspective. Please subscribe to our channel to keep up with all the latest information regarding Australian migration and visas. With the travel restrictions being lifted last month, we thought it will be time to discuss visitor visas, the different subclass and streams and what the requirements are now. Be aware that for all the visa we will be discussing and for all entry into Australia, now you will need to be fully vaccinated with a government approved vaccine or have a valid medical exemption. Now, there are three different main subclasses of the visitor visa, which are Electronic Travel Authority Subclass 601, E-Visitor Subclass 651, and Visitor Subclass 600. The main difference between them generally has to do with the nationalities of the applicants, requirements, and the costs. Today, we will be walking you through everything you need to know about these different subclasses and which is the best option for your travel plans. Firstly, we'll be starting out with the Electronic Travel Authority or ETA, and the subclass is 605. This is the most straightforward of the visitor visa. However, it is only available to citizens of certain countries. You can check the link in the description for the list of countries that are eligible for the ETA visa. The ETA visa is only valid for 3 months. You may travel in and out of Australia during that 3-month period of validity. Once the visa has expired, it cannot be extended. You will have to apply for another visa if you want to extend your stay. You are not allowed to work on this visa, but you can undertake non-paid business activities. These can include business or contract negotiations, official government visits, or attending seminars or conferences. You will need to apply for this visa through the ETA mobile application. There is no application fee for the subclass 601 ETA visa, but there may be a $20 service charge. Generally, you should receive the decision almost immediately on your visa, but can take longer if all the relevant documentation and information have not been included in the application. If you are coming to Australia from most European countries, you will apply for the next visa we will be discussing, which is the subclass 651 E-Visitor visa. This will allow you to leave and enter Australia as many times as you want within the 12-month validity period, but you can only stay for 3 months at a time. Essentially, it is the same as the ETA, just for nationals of European countries. It is also a digital visa and does not cost anything to apply for. Unlike the ETA visa, it is not processed immediately, but most applications will receive a decision within a month. Be aware as well, both these visas have the usual health and character requirements. Just like the other visitor visa, you are not allowed to work on the e-visitor visa, but you may undertake business activities as you can with the ETA. Be aware you must apply for this visa outside of Australia. Finally, we will be discussing the subclass 600 visitor visa, which is the most common tourist visa, as it is for all those nationals that are not eligible for the ETA or E-Visitor visa. There are several streams under this visa, depending on the purpose of your travels to Australia. The three main streams being tourist stream, apply outside Australia, sponsored family stream, and the business visitor stream. This visa comes with an extra requirements that are not imposed on the ETA or E-Visitor visa. The most significant is satisfying the Genuine Temporal Entrant or GTE requirement. The GTE requirement is to satisfy the department that you are only coming to Australia for the purpose of a holiday and temporary stay, and not with the intention of overstaying or trying to work. So how exactly do you satisfy this requirement? Well, there are a number of different ways that you can prove this. One big factor is your previous visa history. If you have had previous travel to Australia, it will be in the immigration records. Therefore, if you abided by previous visa conditions and did not have any refusal or previous overstay, then immigration can see that you have a good track record of following your visa conditions. Another way is by showing that you have sufficient funds, whether it is your own savings or funds or those of a family member that you are visiting if you are applying through sponsored family stream. Generally, it is recommended that you have at least 5,000 Australian dollars of funds that you can evidence to show you can support yourself during your travels. And lastly, personal commitments and responsibilities back home are another strong form of evidence that can be submitted, whether this is financial commitments, employment commitments, or family commitments in your home country or country of residence. This will all show that you have a good reasons to return and that you are a genuine visitor that will not breach the conditions of the visa. So how do you know which stream is right for you? It depends on the purpose of your travels. For example, if you have the funds available to you and you are planning on traveling for non-business reasons, then the tourist stream is for you. You will need to get a health check done and possibly provide a police certificate from your home country for your character check. You need to make sure that if you are providing documents in another language, then they will have to be translated. As with the other stream, in the subclass, the application cost is 145 Australian dollars and it can take anywhere from 15 days to 11 months or more to process. This is why you need to make sure your application is solid with all the required documentation to ensure it is processed as quickly as possible. For those of you that are visiting a family member that will be sponsoring your travel to Australia, then the family sponsored stream is the stream that you should apply for. You will need to make sure that your relative fills out the sponsorship form. You have to be clear about your travel plans and itinerary, as although this stream can be granted for a stay period of up to 12 months, they will give you a validity based on your travel plans. So if you do not have any specific why you intend to have a longer stay, it will not be granted. As with the other stream, the sponsored family stream costs 145 Australian dollars to apply, but unique to this stream, your sponsor might be asked to pay a security bond. This stream has a slightly quicker estimated processing time than the tourist stream, but it's still anywhere for a month up to 10. Just remember that these are just estimates. It can take less time or more time, but the better and more detailed your application is, with all documentations included, will give you a better chance for a quicker processing time. If you are going for business purposes, then you should look at applying for the business visitor stream of the subclass 600. And with this stream, you can make general business or employment inquiries, negotiate contracts, take part in a conference or trade fair, but you can't be paid by the organizer to take part. This stream can allow you to stay up to 3 months and may allow you to travel in and out during that period, and you will be notified of this after the grant. Generally, this stream will take less than 3 weeks to process, and the application cost is around 145 Australian dollars. So just a quick recap. ETA Subclass 601 only for certain nationalities, non-extendable 3-month stay, immediate processing, and free application. E-Visitor Subclass 651 for certain European nationals, 12-month in and out validity with a 3 months at a time stay period, free application, and relatively quick processing. Visitor Subclass 600 Tourist Stream. For travelers having a self-funded trip for non-business or medical purposes, stay 3, 6 or 12 months, application cost 145, processing time weeks to 11 months, and there's a GTE requirement involved. Visitor Subclass 600 Sponsored Family Stream. For travelers having a family-funded trip, visit family or friends, study or train for up to 3 months, stay up to 12 months, application costs 145, processing time weeks to 10 months, and there's a GTE requirement. The Visitor Subclass 600 Business Visa Stream. For travelers arriving for non-paid business reasons, stay up to 3 months, application cost 145, processing time 3 to 17 days, and GTE requirement. Well, that's all for now. Obviously, we can't go through every little detail involved in the process. But don't fear, we are here to answer any questions and are ready to assist you with any of your visa inquiries. You may also leave a comment in the comment section and our advisors will be there for all your visa needs. ONEderland Consulting is here to help you. As always, thank you for watching.